Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our non-league to legend save. And today we are starting with the Europa League group stage draw, the first time we've been involved. And let's go and see who we're going to draw in the competition. So we're going to draw it by just draw next team. We're in pot B, so we're just going to keep going till we're at pot B, which we are now. We haven't got Lille. I wouldn't mind Celtic. Everton gets Celtic. PSV, no thank you. I don't want Ajax. I don't want Napoli. I'll take AEK. No, Bologna get them. Atletico Bilbao are beatable. And we're in Bilbao's group. Okie dokie. Who is the next team we're going to get? I don't want Basel. Apoel would be quite nice. Or the team that I've never heard of from Hungary. And we get the team I've never heard of from Hungary, so that's decent. And let's go and draw the final team in our group, which is going to be, hopefully not Schalke. Got Angers in there from France. We got Djurgårdens from Sweden and Legia Warsaw. I wouldn't mind the Swedish team. But we get the Polish team. Okay, that's still beatable. So I think we can be getting out of that group pretty damn easily. We should be getting out top two easily there. So I don't see why we can't be into the knockout stages of the Europa League. And today's episode, we will not be bringing you the Watford game, which is tomorrow. We will be bringing you the England games, because I completely forgot that we're now the England manager. So we'll be bringing you the two games here in the European International League, Division A, Group 2. Mouthful, isn't it? One against Serbia and one against Holland. Since the last episode as well, we've confirmed two signings. We brought in Sandri from Santos, who's a 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential, 22-year-old, who isn't going to be involved until the next episode anyway. Obviously, you're not seeing the Watford game, but he's being rested anyway. And he's only just joined, so he'll be involved for the next episode against West Ham in our Europa League game. And we've also signed, you'll recognise this name, Mamadou Kawadio, the player that we gave his professional chance in England by signing him at Notts County in League One. He stayed with us in the Championship. He stayed with Cardiff in the Prem the first year, and the second year he was getting in the first team. But we've gone and picked him up because we're loaning out Luke Daly, and Kawadio's a very, very good backup. So I brought him in. He's a fantastic player. And that's two signings we've made. We've also let one person go, which is, has he gone yet? Leon Goretzka for £20.5 million to Bournemouth. And he's also, it could rise to £25 million in the end. But looks like he's already got injured for Bournemouth. So we let him go. We got rid of him. He wasn't good enough. He was on a stupid amount of wages. Needed him gone. But also, I will run you through all the results and all the goals after in the next episode. You won't be run through them in this episode. This is international football, but next episode will all be what's happened since you were last with us. So it's official. We're in the top highest spending clubs in the world. We're just £4 million behind PSG, who bought Haaland in the transfer window off Man City because we were trying to get Haaland. But they got him in the end. And we're only £4 million behind them. Newcastle and Liverpool have gone absolutely ham in the transfer window. I can't remember. I must have a Newcastle thing on where they're rich because this is ridiculous, or they've had a takeover. But they're spending a lot of money. And yeah, we're the fourth highest spending club. So we've just selected our first ever England squad. And in goal, we've got Aaron Ramsdale with Max Aarons at right back, Tomori and Gomez as the centre backs, with Ben Chilwell as the left back, Mason Mount, Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden making up the midfield three, with Jadon Sancho one side, Marcus Rashford the other, and Mason Greenwood up top, with a bench of Darworst, Pickford, Tuanzebe, Reece James, Ben Godfrey, Harry Maguire, Harvey Barnes, James Maddison, Dele Alli, Ryan Brewster and Harry Kane, the England captain. You may be noticing that Trent Alexander-Arnold is not here. That is because he's got a suspension and unable to feature in the first game. But let's go and run through our first England game here at Wembley. First highlight of the game coming very, very early. Ben Chilwell loses the ball to Lukic, to Mori, to Mount, to Sancho. Jadon Sancho on the ball. Plays a beautiful ball in behind to Marcus Rashford, who hits the upright, and behind it goes off Vukovic for a corner. Mason Mount with the corner. Greenwood couldn't quite get there. Tomori tries to flick it back in, and it's at the end of the highlight. Corner. Mount delivers it. Cleared away by Grujic. Jadon Sancho. Back to Gomez. Mason Mount. Foden. Phil Foden has a go from long range, and he scores our first goal in the England management job. And it's Phil Foden from Manchester City that gets us that goal. I don't know if he's still at City. Just double checking now. He is now at Chelsea. Controversial. He's now at Chelsea. Was at Newcastle. And what a strike that is. Long range shot. 1-0. Another chance here. Chilwell to Rashford. Chilwell. Bellingham. Foden. Greenwood. Blocked. Cleared away now. Tomori can collect that, and that's the end of highlight. I thought he was going to work it back into the box, but unfortunately that was all it was. But it looks like there's another chance here on the free kick. Mason Greenwood. He can hit them and he scores! Mason Greenwood doubles our lead. 2-0 here. Leading Serbia. And this is just pure domination in our first game in competitive football and first game in any football as the England boss. Delivered. Now Lazar Markovic clears it away. It's only as far as Jadon Sancho. Sancho on the ball. Still going. Jadon Sancho. Cross it. Gives it back to Chilwell, who then crosses it and Greenwood flicks it, but he's offside. Another chance. Rashford over the bar. Into the second half here. Mason Mount with the free kick. Delivered it in. Cleared away there. Joe Gomez collects it. Then puts it back into the box. Tomori collects it. Tomori hits the post from long range. Making a double change. Bringing off Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood, the two Man United boys. Bringing on Ryan Brewster and James Maddison. Another chance. Crossed it in. Cleared away. Phil Foden's going to be the first to the clearance. Foden. Still going. Can he cross it into the box? No, he gives it to Mason Mount on the edge. Who gives it then to Bellingham and Sancho with the unlucky snapshot. Axel Tuanzebe is coming on now for Fikayo Tomori, who hasn't had the best of games. Corner. Maddison. Cleared away. Gomez, if he can pass it back out to Maddison, we're in good position, and he does. James Maddison delivers it. Phil Foden gets his brace, gets his second goal of the game, and our third. It's 3-0. Very, very comfortable performance here from us, and we're strolling away now. Another highlight here. Can we get a fourth? I'd very much like to keep a clean sheet because they've not had a shot all game, and we hope to keep it that way. Jadon Sancho. On the ball, back to Gomez. Gomez takes his time, gives it to Jude Bellingham of our team. Max Aarons, Sancho, Bellingham. Bellingham to Foden. Can he go for a hat-trick? No, he gives it to Bellingham. Mount with the long-range goal. Mason Mount gets his goal. What a finish that is. 4-0. Very comfortable performance as this England manager today. We are destroying Serbia, absolutely tearing them apart, but that's a fantastic long-range goal there from Mount. Long driven along the floor, brilliant. And the most comfortable game of football we've ever played, 4-0 victory. They did have one shot in the 90th minute, but that was all it was, 41 shots to their 1, 4-0 victory. We move on to the tougher game, which will be Holland. Right, for game number 2 of this episode, game number 2 is England manager. We've got Durwest in goal. Right back of James. Left back of Chilwell. Tuanzebe and Godfrey making up the back 4. So James, Dilworst, Godfrey, Twanzebe all getting a chance today. And yeah, I just thought, give me a little go here. Mason Mount, Bellingham and Foden as the midfield three, because it worked so well last time. Sancho one side, Rashford the other, and Greenwood up top as last game, because it just worked beautifully. So let's go and get into this game against Holland. First highlight, Rashford, Bellingham, Greenwood, Bellingham. Sancho with the strike, good save by Jasper Cillessen in goal. Nearly the first goal of the game. Mason Mount delivers it in, cleared away by De Ligt. Now Stengs is counter-attacking for Holland. Are they going to have a chance here? He's still going. We had a chance to sign Stengs last season and turned it down at Leicester. But nothing happened. Another highlight here. Looks like Holland are going to get a chance here. Stengs. Stengs! Good save by Dilworst. Dewhurst. I think it's Dewhurst. Mason Mount clears it away. Rashford. Can we counter-attack from this opportunity? Rashford still going with the ball. Still moving forward, but then he goes all the way back to Ben Godfrey on the halfway line. Who then picks out Reece James, who keeps the ball in magnificently. Cleared away. Phil Foden. Ben Chilwell, have a go. Bellingham! Oh, just over and a little bit wide. Another chance thrown in there. Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. This is why we wanted to keep hold of him at Leicester. He's just such a good player to keep. Phil Foden, Mason Mount. To Bellingham again. Bellingham just over the top of the bar. We're getting closer. Another chance. Mason Greenwood. Tackled by De Ligt. Greenwood gets the ball back. Still going. Bellingham. Mason Mount just wide. We're just pressuring Holland now. We're just trying to force a mistake upon them and just a chance to get through. But it is half-time. It is 0-0. And I will be taking off Bellingham at half-time because I don't want to risk him getting injured for our Leicester team. So Bellingham, off you come, lad. And on comes James Maddison, a former Leicester player that we sold for 90 plus. I think it was 93 million in the end. Another chance here. James Maddison on the ball. Maddison still going. Maddison! He strikes and makes it 1-0. Looked like a minor mistake there from Jasper Cillessen in goal. But it is 1-0. Our substitute, James Maddison, who we brought on for Jude Bellingham, who ironically has flourished since Maddison left Leicester. And he has banged that in. And it is 1-0. Another chance. Maddison with a free kick. Delivers it in. Cleared away. Godfrey still on the ball. He needs to pass it out wide, and he does to Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho to Godfrey. Godfrey is lingering on the ball now. Reece James just lumps it forward. Memphis Depay clears it away. Sancho still going. Gives it to Foden. Foden to Maddison. Rashford. We're passing the ball around beautifully now. Sancho. James, he can pick out Sancho again. And he does. Back out to James. Cleared away. And Zerke's going to have a chance here for Holland. He's through. He's going to get past number 5 there. And it's just put it wide. Double change here. Bringing off Rashford and Greenwood for Harvey Barnes and Harry Kane. And we do have a highlight instantly just before those subs come on. Greenwood on the ball. Mason Greenwood to Mount. Foden. Maddison. Foden. Passing the roll up bound beautifully. Gives it to Rashford. Greenwood is the last involvement of the game. And same as Rashford. Rashford gets the assist. Mason Greenwood gets the goal. And they're both going to come off now after giving us a 2-goal advantage over Holland. Look how nice this was worked. Beautiful chemistry from our side. And it is 3-1. Correction, 2-0. Holland with the corner. Memphis delivers it. Virgil van Dijk. Good save from Dewhurst. Can we counter-attack? He's given the ball to Sancho, who plays it immediately to Harry Kane. Harry Kane! Good save from Cillessen. But that is why Kane doesn't start over Mason Greenwood, because he would finish that opportunity, and Kane doesn't seem to. And that's all it was. 2-0 victory. James Maddison and Mason Greenwood with the goals, giving us the perfect start to life as England manager. We're going to go passionately. A nice victory. Well done. And that was perfect. I cannot believe we've just got 2 wins out of 2. 6 points in the international, whatever it's called. International League division sorted. Just having a quick look. Terrific performance. But yeah, the next episode will be West Ham and the Europa League game against... Just let me switch over to Leicester. Europa League game against... When it loads... Legia Warsaw. So that'll be a fun game. So we have to go all the way over to Poland to play that one. And then 3 days later, we got to play Brighton in the league. And then we play our former side, Notts County, in the Carabao Cup. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. If you happen to enjoy this, please leave a like. And I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you later.